Chapter 7 Internet Magic Carpet Internet Requirements for connecting to the Internet. Basic terms of Internet. Services of the Internet. Email. Netiquettes. Safety on the Internet. Because of Internet, now I can get any information I want. You are absolutely right. It is a real boom. Internet is a telecommunication network which uses telephone lines, cables, satellites, and wireless connections to connect different computers and other devices to the World Wide Web (WWW). It is a wired or wireless mode of communication through which one can receive and transmit information that can be used for single or multiple operations. The word Internet comes from the combination of two words, interconnection and network. The terms Internet and World Wide Web are often used together, but they are different from each other. The Internet refers to the global communication system including hardware and infrastructure, and the World Wide Web is one of the services provided by the Internet. Requirements for connecting to the Internet. A computer. This is a basic machine that you need to access to the Internet, though these days Internet can be accessed on smartphones too. Internet Service Provider (ISP). They are the companies that provide customers with Internet access. The data may be transmitted using several technologies including dial-up, DSL, cable modem, wireless, or dedicated high-speed interconnects. Modem. You don't need a lot of hardware to connect to the Internet. The primary piece of hardware you need is a modem after computer. A modem modulates and demodulates signals that encode and retrieve information respectively. In simple terms, it allows a computer to send and receive data over a telephone line or a cable or satellite connection. Internet Access Software. Internet access is the process of connecting to the Internet using personal computers, laptops, or mobile devices by users. Browser. It is a computer program with a graphical user interface for displaying HTML files used to navigate the World Wide Web. Fact Genie. On January 1, 1983, ARPANET adopted TCP/IP, and from there researchers began to bring together the network of networks that became the modern Internet. It became recognizable in 1990 when computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. So, we can say that it was invented in 1990s. Internet terms. World Wide Web. The World Wide Web (WWW) is a combination of all the resources on the Internet. In easier terms, it is the network of pages of images, text, and sounds on the Internet which can be viewed using a browser. Search Engine. Search Engine is a software program that allows Internet users to search for content via the World Wide Web (WWW). There are thousands of different search engines available on the Internet, each with their own abilities and features. For example, Google, Bing, etc. Web page. Web page is a hypertext document connected to the World Wide Web. It is accessed by entering a URL address and contains text, graphics, and hyperlinks to other web pages and files. URL address. URL is the short form of Uniform Resource Locator. It is defined as the global address of documents and other resources on the World Wide Web. Below are some examples for the same. www.google.com, www.yahoo.com, www.bing.com. Fact Genie. Vint Cerf is known as the father of the Internet. He was also the co-designer of the TCP/IP protocol. HTTP. The HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTP lets the browser to know what protocol is to be followed according to the domain. It indicates that information transmitted over HTTP is encrypted and secure. Website. A website is a collection of related web pages including multimedia content identified with a common domain name and published as a one web server. Address bar. It is a text box in a web browser displaying the address of the web page that is currently being viewed. It identifies the user's location on the web and allows them to access different websites. Internet services. Internet services allow us to access huge amount of information over the internet. There are different kinds of services which internet provides, and it includes email. It is a digital method for exchanging messages through internet or intranet communication platforms. Email messages are sent through email servers which are provided by all internet service providers. Social networking sites. A social networking service is a web-based application that people use to build social networks with people who share similar personal or career interests and may form real-life connections. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram are examples of social networking sites. News groups. A news group is an internet-based discussion on anything in this world. News groups enable remotely connected users to share, discuss and learn about topics of interest by exchanging information. E-learning. It is a learning system based on formal teaching but with the help of electronic resources. The use of computers and the internet forms the major components of e-learning irrespective of where you are studying. E-banking. It is designed for the purposes of online banking that enables you to have easy and safe access to your bank account. E-banking is safe, fast, easy and efficient electronic service that helps you access your bank account and carry out online banking services anytime and anywhere. E-commerce. It is the buying and selling of goods and services or the transferring of funds or data over the internet. These business transactions occur either as business to business, business to consumer, consumer to consumer, or consumer to business. Email. Email is the short form for electronic mail which you can send and receive directly on your computer. It is also defined as the broadcast of messages over communication networks. The messages are notes entered from the keyboard or electronic files stored on disk. It may contain text, files, images, or other attachments. Email address is divided into three parts. Username is the first part of the email address before @ symbol. Next is @ sign, which is used as a divider in the email address. Third is the domain name to which the user belongs. Yahoo, Gmail, Ymail are all examples of domain name. For example, abcdefg@yahoo.com. Set up an email account. Follow the given steps to set up an email account. Step 1. Open up your internet browser and go to the Yahoo homepage https://www.yahoo.com. Step 2. Click on Mail at the top left corner of the page. Step 3. You will now be in the Sign In section. As you don't have a Yahoo account yet, you need to create account. Step 4. To set up your new account, Yahoo needs some information about you. Fill in the details required and click on Create Account. Your account will be successfully created. These steps are same for almost all email service providers with small changes here and there. Sign in to your email account. Once you have created an email, you can sign in to use it. Follow the steps given below. Step 1. On the web browser, type yahoomail.com. Step 2. Enter your Yahoo account email address. Step 3. Click Next and then type in your password. Sending an email. After you have signed in to your email account, you may need to send an email. Follow the steps given below to send an email. Step 1. In the top left of your email account, click Compose. You can also use Ctrl+N keyboard shortcut to start a new mail. Step 2. In the To field, add recipients. If you want, you can also add recipients in the CC and BCC fields. CC stands for carbon copy. This field is used when you want to type in address of people you wish to send a copy of your email. BCC stands for blind carbon copy. When you want to send the mail to certain people but don't want the other recipients to know, you can use this field. Step 3. Add a subject. Step 4. Write your message. It can contain text, images, audio clips, video clips, or a combination of any or all of these. Step 5. At the bottom of the page, click Send. Attaching file to an email. With email, you can attach heavy files to be sent anywhere in the world. These files can be photographs, music, letters, text, spreadsheets, or almost any other recognized format. Listed below are the steps to attach files to your email. Step 1. Open a new email message window by clicking the New Message or Compose email icon. Step 2. Click on paperclip icon that says Attach a file. Step 3. Browse through your computer's folder and click to select the files folders you want to attach. Step 4. Click the Open or Choose File button to attach the file to your email. Step 5. You can continue composing your email after the file is attached. Step 6. Click Send and your email will be delivered to the right address. Reading an email. Once you have your email account in place, it is obvious that you will receive emails. When you log into your email account, you will see your inbox with all the unread and read emails. Unread emails are shown in the bold font and read ones in normal font. Just click on the email you want to read. It opens up in a new window or inside pane of the same window. You can also delete any unwanted emails. Just select the email you wish to delete and then click Delete. Saving the attachments. To save the attachments, follow these general steps. Step 1. Select the message or open the message in its own window. Step 2. Choose File, Save Attachments from the menu. Step 3. Use the dialog box to find a location for the file. Step 4. Click the Save button to save the attachment. Reply and forward an email. You can reply or forward an email that you have received from someone. When you reply or forward an email, the subject is automatically picked up from the original mail. But you do not need to type in the recipient's name in case you wish to forward the email to a third person. Follow the given steps. Step 1. On your computer, sign in to your email account and open Inbox. Step 2. Open the email which you wish to send a reply or forward it to someone else. Step 3. In the top right of the message, click More. Step 4. Choose Reply or Forward. In case of forward, type in the new recipient's email address. Step 5. Type in your message. Step 6. And then click Send. Sign out. Log out means to end access to a computer system or a website. Logging out helps preventing other users to access the system and misuse your details. Log out is also known as log off, sign off or sign out. In the top right corner of your email account, click your photo and then click Sign out. Netiquette. Netiquette is defined as a set of rules for acceptable online behavior. It is a combination of the words internet and etiquette. These include several aspects of the internet such as email, social media, online chat, web forums, website comments, gaming, and other types of online communication. Listed below are some rules to follow when using the internet. Avoid pasting proactive or offensive comments online. Do not share any personal information, photos, or videos of friends and family without their permission. In online groups, if someone asks a question and you know the answer, offer to help. Never send large number of unsolicited emails to others. Avoid being drawn into fights and never post abusive content on social media. This will result in your account being suspended. Make sure when you are sharing stuff online, it is your work and not someone else. And if you do share someone else's work, do give them the credit to avoid copyright issues. Safety on the internet. Internet safety or online safety is nothing but ways to be safe on the internet and is the knowledge of increasing the user's personal safety. Also, it is a method for self-protection from computer crime in general. As the number of internet users continues to grow, internet, governments and organizations have expressed concerns about the safety of children using the internet. Some risks that are involved with the use of internet are cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is when someone bullies or harasses others on social media sites. Phishing. Phishing is a type of scam where the scammers disguise as a trustworthy source in attempt to obtain private information such as passwords, credit card information, etc. through the internet and then commit frauds. Obscene, offensive content. Websites may include proactive or offensive content. Such content may manifest in many ways, such as pop-up ads and unsuspecting links. But all of these can be avoided by following some basic tips. Be careful by not giving out your personal information such as full name, email address, home address, photos, videos, or passwords used for online interactions to anyone. Social networking is on a rise now, but be safe and don't meet someone you have just been in touch with through the internet. Don't click on links or open messages received from people you don't know. It may contain viruses and lead to phishing. It's right that internet gives you great knowledge about everything, but there may be times that some details may be wrong. It is always advisable to cross-check information, especially if it is regarding a person or an institution. Don't suffer cyberbullying or let someone else do it to you or anyone else. Raise an alarm, tell your parents or teachers about the same. Magic Scroll. Internet transmits information that can be used for single or multiple operations. The World Wide Web, WWW, is a combination of all resources on the internet. Web page is a hypertext document connected to the World Wide Web. Internet services allows us to access huge amount of information over the internet. Email is the short form for electronic mail, which you can send and receive directly on your computer. Netiquette is defined as a set of rules for acceptable online behavior. An email attachment can be photographs, music, letters, text, spreadsheets, etc. Log out means to end access to a computer system or a website. A.